What's going on, everybody? Matt here again from East Coast Sabers, and today I have something a little different. I have a saber that I'm actually going to be putting up for auction, and if you are at the auction site now and this video is live, then this is your overview of what you can expect if you win the auction. You will be getting this case. It's a rubber insulated case, up to waterproof up to 3 feet deep. But what's inside it is why you're here today. We have a vintage Graflex 3-cell that has been converted to The Force Awakens / The Last Jedi lightsaber, and this is screen accurate. It has the Force Awakens sanded and polished glass eye. It features all of the vintage pieces, including the electrical contacts. Those got reused. It reuses the vintage bulb contact pin that is still spring-loaded. It has a screen-accurate stainless steel clamp cover, screen-accurate clear clamp card. These grips are hard plastic, and they have been precision cut and notched to screen accurate specifications, and they use the accurate 1/8 inch rivets. It has the screen accurate stainless steel pommel cap to hide the Graflex logo, and it has a replica Cobalt D-ring with the larger D-ring accurate to The Force Awakens. So we'll put that aside for just a moment. Also included is your 7.4 volt battery charger. It comes already with the 1.3 millimeter port necessary, and this charger is adjustable, but it comes preset to the 7.5 volts necessary. The batteries are a 7.4, so there's no need to adjust your voltage setting, or else you could either undercharge the battery or overcharge and damage it. Also included is an additional glass eye adapter used for blade retention, and we'll go over why that is included in just a moment. Put the case off to the side. Now, as I said, this Graflex has been converted to a saber, so it uses a blade holder, and this is the Solos Hold 7/8 inch blade holder. It features the accurate lip around the front. It features a 2-piece design. As I said, it allows you to reuse many of the internal vintage pieces, including the sync pins and sync tabs in the front. And the 7/8 inch holder allows for an accurate vintage socket depth for the pins. The red button functions as your main activation for the saber itself, and the slide switch, which is spring-loaded, is your auxiliary switch for blaster block, blade lockup, and navigating your font menu. So while as nice as the outside is, which is in very nice condition, to open the saber, you simply open the clamp lever, hold the top half, and rotate the bottom half counterclockwise until it stops, and then gently remove the lower half. Careful not to damage the internals. And the inside is the part that's really special. This crystal chamber is 3D printed in brass and bronze, along with laser cut fins and spacers. This was designed by Martin Bayer of Graflex Saber. You can find his other work online. I did not design this. I simply printed the raw material, sanded, aged, weathered, and installed everything. I did machine the little pieces, the little accent rods, including the copper piping and the covers for that as well. The crystal is a real quartz crystal. This soundboard is a Plector Labs Crystal Focus 8, which features 12 sound fonts, which are customizable and interchangeable. To charge the Saber, make sure that the slide switch is in the off position to the left, and plug your battery charger into the recharge port here. To turn on the Saber, simply flip the slide switch to the right. You will hear the boot sound, and the crystal will illuminate as well as the accent lights. I have set the accent lights to a certain sequence for only a few fonts. Right now the crystal is set to Crystal Pulse when idle mode. Then, as I said, use the red button to activate the Saber. Once activated, the crystal mimics the main blade. The LEDs will flash in a different sequence, and the red LED in the speaker housing will remain constant. All of these LED sequences are completely customizable inside the SD card. You have, of course, your full swing and sound effects, as well as clash. The main LED is a blue, royal blue, white tri-cree with white for flash on clash and blade lockup and blaster deflect. The Crystal Focus 8 features a pitch change depending on angle for a more realistic Saber. This feature can be turned off inside the SD card, and it can also be customized. To activate blade lockup, you simply hold down the slide switch. And to activate a blaster block, you simply tap the slide switch. As I said, it is spring-loaded. And then once off, it returns back to the Crystal Pulse setting. To change sound fonts, simply hold down on the slide switch until you hear a beep, release, and then press and hold again instantly.
Sound bank selection.
And then simply tap the slide switch once to cycle from one sound font to the next.
The Force Awakens Graflex.
I have installed several Graflex related sound fonts, including Bespin 2 by Mad Cow, The Force Awakens by Lord Blocko, and The Force Awakens by Shamim. The audio player comes with a default sound package of the Dark Side theme song, and it will illuminate the accent LEDs according to the music.
The Force Awakens Graflex.
To choose a new sound font, simply highlight it and then press and hold.
The Force Awakens Graflex.
And it will play the boot sound for that font. So this is The Force Awakens by Lord Blocko, so it is a nice deep bass sound, accurate to The Force Awakens. as I said, this does come with 2 blade retention systems. As it stands, I designed and printed an adapter for the glass eye so you can use it as your blade retention instead of the screw right here. So as you can see, right now the saber is active, but there's no light shining through. If you wish to have a shine through glass eye, simply remove the glass eye, remove the black adapter, which is simply 3D printed in black material. The replacement is printed in a ultra frosted simply install it onto the glass eye and reinstall into the shroud. Now you have a diffused shine through glass eye. To insert the blade, all you need to do is remove the glass eye completely, tilt the saber up, and pinch the bunny ears together, and you will release the blade plug. Grab your blade. This is a Vader's Vault blade, so it comes with a protective dust cap to keep the cellophane from coming out. The blade is not included in the auction. Simply insert it until the blade contacts the LED and thread your glass eye back into place. The adapter will put pressure on the blade, retaining it. A vintage Graflex, especially with a 7/8 inch blade such as this, is not recommended for dueling. It's not the safest idea. And simply activate the saber. The real specialness of the Martin Bayer chassis is that it is a full reveal design, meaning that there is more to it up in the upper half. All you have to do is remove the 2 rear pins with a simple socket. These are vintage pins, so they are too long to allow for the chassis and inner core to come out without the removal of the rear pins. And then simply remove the glass eye. As well as the blade plug. And your core will completely slide right out, revealing the entire chassis. The plasma gate is diffused with several layers of cellophane as well as a brass mesh. and a full reveal gives you an excellent look at the internals of this saber. And once activated, the plasma gate and the main crystal will mimic the blade. Also included in this auction is a custom stand. This is a 2-tier stand, custom designed for the Graflex and for this chassis specifically by Darklight Customs, and the plaque, which features Martin Bear's logo as well as my own, the lower tier is for the chassis itself, and the upper tier is for the assembled hilt. So included, you get the hilt, you get the chassis, the stand, the case, the 2 blade retention systems, as well as the charger. Thank you for watching, thank you for bidding, and as always, may the Force be with you.